Chelsea to sign Alejandro Garnacho for €70 million. Real Madrid targets Enzo Fernandez. Napoli to sign top replacement for Kvaratskhelia. Rashford to join Barcelona, negotiations already underway. All of this and more in today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome to our roundup of the top football news. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you've already subscribed, let's get started. Manchester City defender Kyle Walker is set to continue his career in Serie A with AC Milan. The Rossoneri have taken the 34-year-old Englishman on loan until the end of the season, with an option to buy for €5 million. Milan will fully cover the footballer's salary. Napoli is actively looking for a replacement for Kvaratskhelia, who moved to PSG. The Italians are considering two candidates to replace their leader, Alejandro Garnacho from Manchester United and Karim Adeyemi from Borussia Dortmund. Napoli has already made an offer to MU for Garnacho in the amount of €50 million, but the Devils rejected it. Accordingly, the Neapolitans have focused all their efforts on signing Adeyemi. Negotiations with Borussia are progressing quite well, and the German club is ready to let go of its player as early as January. The clubs are discussing a transfer fee of €45 to €50 million. The final word is up to the player himself. That is, if he agrees to move to Italy, then by the end of the transfer window, Adeyemi will become a Napoli player. As for Alejandro Garnacho, Chelsea has actively joined the fight for the player. The Londoners have already started negotiations with Manchester United regarding the transfer of the player. The Mancunians want to get €70 million for the 20-year-old Argentine, and the Blues plan to pay this amount, although it will not be easy to do. So in the near future, we are waiting for two loud transfers. Real Madrid is targeting Argentine midfielder Enzo Fernandez, who plays for Chelsea. As DS Sports reports, the Royal Club is ready to offer Aurelien Chouameni as a direct exchange. Thus, the club plans to strengthen the midfield without spending additional funds, using the exchange of two high-class players. The London club was previously unwilling to consider the transfer of the World Cup winner in the Argentine national team, as they consider him a central figure in their sports project, and the offer from the Spaniards, which includes the young, promising and already experienced Chouameni, may cause doubts in the management of the London club. It is noted that despite the ambitious nature of the deal, its implementation faces certain difficulties. The high transfer value of Fernandez and his long-term contract with Chelsea complicate negotiations. Barcelona centre-back Ronald Araujo, who was one step away from transferring to Juventus, will extend his contract with the Catalan club for 5.5 years. This was reported by Marca. The new labour agreement of the 25-year-old Uruguayan with the Catalan club will be calculated until June 30th, 2031. It is expected that the club's midfielder Pedri will sign a contract for the same term. It is noted that Barcelona's sports director Deco reached an agreement with the players' representatives. Barcelona will officially announce the signing of new contracts in the coming days. Most likely, this will happen before the transfer window closes. French striker Kolo Muani can finally play for Juventus. Juventus officially announced the loan of PSG forward Kolo Muani until June 30th of this year. In total, the Turin club will pay €3.6 million. Another €2 million is provided for bonuses for certain achievements of Kolo Muani. The newcomer will play under number 20. This transfer saga lasted about a month, as PSG rested on the limit of loaned players. Kolo Muani has been training with Juventus for several days, awaiting a resolution. The French club terminated another loan agreement and finally received permission to release the 26-year-old striker. Recall that in the summer of 2023, PSG paid Eintracht for Kolo Muani an astronomical €95 million. However, the vice-world champion completely failed in Paris. He never managed to become a key player for Luis Enrique's team. Paris Saint-Germain and Slovakia defender Milan Skriniar has signed a contract with Fenerbahce. The Slovak moved to Paris as a free agent in the summer of 2023. Of course, he was given a generous contract, but the expected return on the pitch never materialized. PSG decided to sell him, and as early as December, the English press noted that Arsenal and Tottenham were interested in the defender's services. There were also reports of interest in Skriniar from Juventus, Napoli and Aston Villa. However, the defender himself decided to link his future with Fenerbahce. At first, the Canaries tried to lure Strahinja Pavlovic from Milan, but the player himself refused to continue his career in the Turkish Championship, so Jose Mourinho's club turned to Skriniar. Fenerbahce has already announced the imminent signing of a contract with the player and even published his photo in a club shirt. Borussia Dortmund sacked Nuri Sahin as head coach after 4 consecutive defeats. The final straw for the club's management was the team's defeat in the Champions League match against Bologna, with a score of 1-2. According to journalist Florian Plettenberg, Borussia bosses are now considering 3 candidates for the vacant position. These are Erik ten Hag, Niko Kovac, and Roger Schmidt. It is reported that the appointment of former Benfica coach Schmidt is considered by many Dortmund managers as a dream decision. However, they will have to make significant efforts to convince the coach to join the club now, rather than wait until the summer. Erik ten Hag is also on the list of candidates, but negotiations with him have not progressed at this stage. Real Madrid winger Vinicius Jr has rejected a move to Saudi Arabia's Al-Hilal, despite the club's interest and a reported €1 billion offer. In an interview, Vinicius expressed his commitment to Real Madrid, stating, "My future, Real Madrid, 101 goals for the club of my dreams. I came as a child, and the opportunity to go down in the history of this club makes me the happiest person in the world. Thank you to all my teammates for helping me achieve this number. Hala Madrid." Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford, who has fallen out of favour with current Red Devils head coach Ruben Amorim, could find a new home at Barcelona. According to well-known insider Fabrizio Romano, the Englishman's agents met with Barcelona's sporting director Deco to discuss the details of a potential transfer. The meeting took place in Lisbon. Borussia Dortmund is also monitoring the situation around Rashford and wants to sign the English footballer. Palmeiras is looking to buy Vitor Roque from Barcelona. Barca acquired the forward from Atlético Paranaense a year ago for €30 million, and he has not been able to play for the Blaugrana, after which the Catalans loaned him to Betis. Palmeiras has made an offer to the Catalans of €27 million for 80% of the player's rights. The remaining 20% of the rights will remain with Barcelona, according to Diario Sport. Barca still has financial problems, so the Catalan club may be interested in the offer of the Brazilian club. Palmeiras can afford such an expensive purchase, considering the sale of Vitor Roque to Manchester City for €40 million. It is reported that the Brazilian club has made this transfer its winter priority. Marseille forward Mason Greenwood will be playing for the Jamaican national team. He has already completed all the administrative procedures, according to the Daily Mirror. Greenwood had the right to change his football citizenship as he played less than 3 official matches for the England national team. Jamaica is his father's homeland. However, Mason will have to be patient, as Marseille does not want to let him go to the Jamaican national team during the next international break for 2 friendly matches. He can make his debut for the new team in June. By the way, the Jamaican national team is coached by Steve McLaren. Roma has announced the signing of a contract with versatile Ajax player Devyne Rensch, who can play both in the centre of defence and on any of the flanks, but mostly plays on the right side of defence. The transfer cost the Romans €5 million, and the 22-year-old player has signed a contract until the middle of 2029. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.